The people kind of got what they wanted last night between the Lakers and the Nets, but there was no KD, there was no AD, and late Schroeder was scratched. But the Nets looked good in the win. Jalen, what do you think about the Nets?
I tried to tell you, and you're an amazing NBA analyst, a terrific television host, and
After a
no
compliment,
one
always
loves
comes an insult.
basketball more than you. But you are also the guy that tried to make me think that this was going to be the greatest regular season game of all time.
Never said that.
Like you were so upset that I wasn't enthusiastic about this game. And I specifically told you, with AD, the Lakers are invincible. Without AD, they're vulnerable. And that's what we saw last night. Kyrie didn't play well. He was 0 for 5 from 3. But everybody else was making their catch-and-shoot threes. They were still making plays. Harden was still doing his thing. But my focus, again, is on Lakers and how drastically different they are going to be without Anthony Davis over these next few weeks. And I hope it's not something that's going to linger because like I told you weeks ago, we got the Jazz are the best team in basketball without Anthony Davis in uniform.
Well, the bad news for Lakers isn't just they lost, but they lost AD, and they went from 2 to 3 weeks to 4 weeks, and that is a concern. But focusing back on Brooklyn, one thing that they've been doing on this West Coast trip, hitting all their shots. Like, they've got shooters and shooters and shooters. It seems like they've got like 5 or 6 guys that shoot over 40%. And look at Joe Harris, shooting over 50% from 3. Jalen, can they keep this up?
Shout out to Cabarrot, earning minutes, making plays. You know, a lot of times players like that come out of nowhere, you're going to need them to be rotation players. And Brown hustles, and he plays D, and he's really scrappy also. I know we're going to focus on the big 3. But it's not just them making threes. It's catch and shoot threes. And why is that important? Because Kyrie and Harden, they love to ISO. KD loves to go one-on-one. So Joe Harris and those other guys, it's important. Launch, fire. Catch, fire. There ain't no time for y'all to create. When Joe Harris dribbles 2 or 3 times, that's an accident. When Cabarrot drinks, that's an accident. And so making those catch and shoot shots are their offense. So now they're executing their offense to the optimal ability because they're actually getting the threes that they want.
Absolutely. There's also another event last night. LeBron James eclipsed 35,000 points. Only 2 other players have done it in the history of the NBA. Jalen, he's about 3,000 plus down from Kareem. At his current pace, about 25 points a game, he could catch Kareem in about 2 seasons. Do you think that he will become the all-time leading scorer in NBA history?
So in particular, and this is the greatness I want to salute to the king, LeBron James. I'm going to actually put a number on it. And shout to, you go ooh and ah when I jump in my car. People treat me like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And the mailman always delivers. Big shout to those OGs who played up front. But LeBron top 5 in assists as well. And he going to keep climbing on that list. And you said 2 seasons? It's not 2 seasons. LeBron James is bringing it every night because he knows if he averages what he averages now, he could be the NBA's all-time leading scorer. We should do a countdown starting today on this show. 131 more games. 131 more games. So no, LeBron James ain't about to be load managing this year. 131 more games. When he get those games under his belt, he gonna be showing up with glasses of wine again at the game.
He knows that the GOAT conversation is still a conversation. He wants that MVP. He wants another championship or 2, and he wants that all-time leading scorer, Mark.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.